Alrighty, about to go do some Lua Spy vaults and teach y'all motherfrickers how to do that, epic style. So if you want to wreck libtards, get Bloodrush, Hydraulic Crosshairs, and other cool mods, plus a bunch of XP. You do Spy vaults, specifically Lua Spy vaults. Now, if you want to solo farm XP and don't feel like doing, like, I don't know, what's a good solo farm of XP? Like stealth kills? Spy vaults are a great way of doing it. If you do them perfectly, they drop you a bunch of XP. Kappa is my personal favorite, because Grenier Spy vaults are easy. Pluto's Spy vaults are also pretty easy. Down on... where are they? Somewhere in here. Yeah, there we go. Archeron. Another very easy Spy vault. Spy vaults are very easy forms of experience. But we're not going to be doing those. We're doing Lua. And once you get all the loot from Lua, you're never going to touch them again. But you do want the loot from Lua Spy vaults. So, we are going to be going down and getting the loot from them. I'm not picking Lookie for his abilities. I'm picking him because he's not maxed out, and I'm leveling him up. Also to show you, you don't need a maxed out frame to do these. And I'm not going to be using my abilities at all. No ability. No ability usage, no stealth, no nothing. Doesn't really help with these vaults anyway. They teleport a little bit, but doesn't really matter. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about getting through vaults. Now, I have leveled this gun up and then gilded it, leveled it some more. This gun, leveled, gilded, leveled more. I have another kit gun that I maxed out twice and then sold. And then this kit gun right here I'm leveling. It's not that hard. Also, this is my first two-finger haymaker, so applaud me for that. So, let's go down to Lua and see what it's all about. I don't feel like dallying. Level 25 to 30, the XP gain is nice. Let's talk about what you get from this. You get endo caches, critic caches, a lot of XP if you do it right, not very much if you do it wrong. And then you get Bloodrush, Hydraulic Crosshairs. Those mods do drop from this, but they are very rare. I have still not gotten Bloodrush to drop. I think I just have bad luck. The drop tables still say it's still there, so I'm going to say it's still there. If you're only farming Bloodrush, it only drops from the first cache, so you can just fail the second two. It doesn't really matter, but I don't know why you're in here farming Bloodrush if you're not farming weapons, because you don't need good frames of weapons to do this. You can do whatever you want here. Alright, this is standard Lua. Tile set, we're going to be following a layout. I have some health mods, I have some mobility mods. You want one bullet jump mod, and I'm going to explain why. There's one of these that involves you doing a pretty difficult jump. One, it helps you just get through faster, so that's a bonus. And two, this one's going to involve you to do a pretty long jump, and you're going to want the extra distance. So lightning dash, fire, toxin, ice dash, mobilize, whatever you want. You can also use operator form if you have a energy upgrade, but I wouldn't bother. Alright, this one. This one's got a very imposing triple laser fan thing. So 2 sets of 3, looks hard, you pop up, you follow it. That's as easy. That's so easy. It looks way harder than it is. It's very imposing the first time you see it, but it's really not that bad. Alright, so recently I actually learned there's 3 ways to do this, not 2. So you can go up there, you can go straight across, and then you can bunny hop on those across. All are totally valid. Curious if I can get up there. I didn't know about the upstairs one. I had no clue about that. Yeah, apparently there's a way up through up here. Color me surprised. So if you want to like make this really easy, just shoot those plates. And yeah, it's not that hard. Just jump across, time it. Once you destroy the plate, it's super easy. Just don't touch the lasers. I'll show you. Wow, look how hard this is. That's about it. It's really easy. If you want to do this one really easily, you can destroy those. Now I'm going to show you a way to speedrun it. I just want to get through it like quickly for you, show you that you can do it the other ways if you don't feel like, you know, speedrunning it. So I'm just going to go back. This is actually doing it much harder than the way it's supposed to be because I'm running against the clockwise of these things. There we go. Just jump. Don't even bullet jump. And we're basically there. It's that easy. You can just do laps on these things. It's not an issue. But you don't want to spend your time shooting those, even though you don't have to. It's much easier when you do, and you don't want to have the potential of failing. So, I go down here, hit this, bullet jump. Go across, bullet jump, go across, bullet jump. And hit that. Doesn't really matter, doesn't do that much damage. You want to run a shield mod or something, it's glitchy. But there we are. We're through. That should be the only damage we take this whole round, so it's not an issue. And freaking, I run one of those mods where you regenerate when you go in and out of your operator form. Doesn't matter. If we'd taken the other path, we could have just ended up here. Super easy. That's the part's the hard part, and it's that easy. So, now we have this massive door. With lasers across it. How do we get in there? Well, we step on this, we sprint and roll, bullet jump across this, and that's done. That is that whole vault. It is that easy. You will fail once in a while from being sloppy, but you should be succeeding 9 times out of 10. And if you don't, you need more practice with spy bolts. Blowing it out quickly, land on that, bullet jump up. It's one of those situations where the electricity mod's the bullet jump mod's pretty nice. So yeah, I keep following the path. As per usual, just avoid enemies, keep moving, yada 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 yada. Speedrun technique. Miss Maneja. Alright, this is the easy one. Boom, shoot that. This one has the potential of having god dang drones. Drones are a pain in the butt. But hopefully none spawn this time. Essentially, look, I don't see any. Oh, yep, we got a drone. We got a drone. Stealth don't work versus them, nothing works versus them. You just gotta outsmart them. But first, we're gonna deal with this. So, those things, void rifts. There are 2 time frames, which I should have explained the last one. There's current time and there's previous time. This is previous time, where everything's working and nice and shiny and new. And the other one's where everything's broken. Both have different pathways and lasers, so you're gonna want to combine them. The other one I showed you, you only switch to get once you get past that first laser set. You go through, and that's that. You can only leave in current time, though. So if you're in previous time, you gotta find a rift, get back to current time, and you'll be able to leave. So look, doors are locked. Alright, so now that we have that explained, press this button, shoot this once. Wow. We're basically done in previous time. We have to get past this drone. So you can kind of memorize it, or you can just do what I do, and just bullet jump past it. It's not hard to outsmart drones in this game. I don't see one there, so we're just gonna go for it. You see what I'm doing? Just skipping the whole thing. You see this whole awkward right here? This is where you're gonna go. And this is why I run that bullet jump mod. This right here. That is a massive hitbox. That's way bigger than it looks. So we're gonna aim it at that. And we're gonna just jump, double jump. We're just gonna go over here. It's that easy. Now we're done.
This console
it's just like that. Most people don't know about this hole in the wall, but this is how you do it. Just jump straight up, jump back. It's super easy. Just err on the side of not touching that. So we're going to have to go briefly back in previous time, attack this, and we are done. Notice we're leveling the weapon at a pretty decent pace, which isn't bad, considering we have no boost or anything. So the third one, this is where things get dicey. The third one's as hard as both those first 2 put together times 5. It is a super annoying tile set, and it's the only reason why I can't stand these. Honestly, if it wasn't for this one, I would love doing these spies. I really enjoy spy bolts in this, and I might make a video if anyone cares about this one, like, subscribe, whatever. If anyone cares about this one and wants me to do one for all their factions, I will do a spy vault video for Corpus and Grenier. You will not find someone who knows those spy vaults better than this guy, okay? That's like how I leveled weapons 90% of my time playing, because I had no teammates, because I didn't like playing online. So I leveled everything by doing vaults, and I know those like the back of my hand. These are the only ones I didn't really know till recently, and yeah, they're not that bad. You know, shoot that right there, roll through, hit this. Now we're in main time, which will open up a lot of doors for us. We're going to stay in this most of the time if we can. There's 2 ways to beat this one. There's equip Rhino and speed run through it, which is totally valid. And then there's be smart and try to play it right. Nothing really is in here, not that I can find. You can go in and shoot the button and then leave. Whatever. I don't know. So, go over and hack this. So yeah, you can bum rush it or you can finesse it. I'm going to try to finesse it, but this one is totally valid if you just want to cast Iron Skin or Nej's thing or whatever. Alright, it's going to shoot that, and it's going to like just slide and sprint through. Hop right here, and then we'll get in. That's that part. Just shoot the one thing, sprint through, avoid lasers. It's really quite easy. That's about where the easy part ends. So behind this room, this wall right here, there is a room full of lasers with a time door on one side and a portal inside. You can actually see the portal with the map if you want to like take a look at that. You can see the little dot ahead of us, the little pole. That's what portals look like, or terminals. So, we're going to go in. We're going to do that. That turns off those lasers. We're not going to go for the perfect run. Could you shoot? I'm not stupid. You can see that door closing. If you can time it right, you can just see it close at the end there. You can dodge all these lasers and then, you know, beat it like that. But it is not worth the trouble, in my opinion. So we're going to hit this instead. We're going to hop, hippity hop over here, duck into cover, and we're through. So you don't have to shoot all these. I'm just going to shoot a couple to get through like that. So you see this moves. This is a big door. Spawn on this side. We're going to try to spawn on this side of the door, because if you don't, here, I'll show you. If we don't, the door will be closed, because this is one of those time doors. So look, door is closed. Awesome. Not that bad, don't worry about it. So we're just going to go past it, and then hit this again. And we're on the other side of that door. Epic. Hard to tell sometimes, a bit discombobulating. Oh my gosh, I'm actually stupid. Bit discombobulating because both sides are basically identical, but I guarantee you, you're on the other side. So, if you don't feel like dealing with these, just shoot them. The AoE and the Tune Finger's nice for this, but doesn't really matter. They're not really going to be an issue. So now you're in here. So there's two ways to deal with this. One is, we're actually going to hack this to show you. We're going to hack this. Now one is to shoot that, hop on that plate, and then speed run through it, which is super, super, super hard to do perfectly. I'm not kidding. It is, I've done it once in probably 500 runs of this mission. Not literally, but like a good number of runs. I've done it once. It is incredibly hard and requires perfection. And I'm not expecting people who don't run Spy Vault slot to be perfect, so instead we're going to go to alternate time form. If you bullet jump into one of those, it'll activate it because your bullet jump does like 1 damage. So now we're in this. This looks difficult. Hug the roof, aim glide, you're through. There's a portal here. Do not go into this thing, okay? Do not go into that. We're not going to touch that. Big spinning laser here. Gonna time it. Wait until it goes past. It's not that bad. Just get to cover. And hippity hoppity. We're done. So this is that room that you have to do perfectly. And it is a pain in the nuts. Did I just crouch? As you can see, that laser perfectly syncs up so that we are safe. But it's unnerving. So we're going to shoot that one first because I don't like it. But these you can destroy. That's our secret, Doc. We're going to destroy all of these lasers. If I could not suck it. Just unloaded it. There we go. There we go. All we have is that ice stretch, which is not going to be an issue. Can't destroy these. These will be an issue, but don't worry about it. But we're going to have to get past around that big laser, and it's annoying. It's one of those things that like accidentally gets you every once in a while. Don't worry about it. If it does, just, you know, do the thing though. Let's just speedrun it. There we go. We're through. And basically the mission's over. So avoid this laser above our heads. We're going to hop on this, shoot that, jump through, use bullet jumps, stand there, and it's just like that. Just hug the wall and then bounce around. We are now through perfectly. We are not detected at all. This is awesome. We're going to hack this console. And I'm going to explain to you, this is a little bit confusing. So there is a bomb trapped in there. We have to get that out. So we can use this thing, the portal on that. When we use it, it destroys everything near it. So we're going to use it while it's near that to basically destroy that tube. See, that is now over there. How am I sliding? How am I getting sucked back here? It's very, very odd. There we go. For some reason my game is bugged and I'm just perpetually sliding backwards. Through walls even. That's awesome. But yeah, that's about it. We're now through. Remember to use that portal once in front of that tube. Man, it's annoying. Hope this doesn't ruin it for me. As you can see, I look on my stick and I just slide through walls. Epic. Come on, let me back. There we go. I also have to be super careful. Doesn't really matter. We are in. We're just going to hack this real quick. Oh, boy. Well, if I wasn't bugged out, you could just hack it like normal. We're going to... If you don't know about this, you can use this command on stuck. This should fix us. Alright. So there's some issue where I thought we weren't where we were. But if we weren't bugged, you could see we could have just hacked it like normal, and it would have been an issue. Instead, well, I guess we'll hack it like this. Not too bad. We're through. And just like that, we're done. So, what we could do is, let's use this again.
We have everything we came for. To extraction.
Can I go back through here? Oh, through here. Now, what you could do is you could freaking cast iron skin all the way back here. And this is all open now, so I can just speed run through it and show you. That's the wrong way. You can cast iron skin all the hippity hoppity way back here. You remember going through all of this part with all the lasers. Iron skin doesn't negate the slow, but it does, you know, negate taking damage. You can just basically, in this room, which is the trouble one, just cast iron skin and then just bullet jump through here, bullet jump through here, bullet jump through here, bullet jump through here, through here. That terminal we hacked, hack that, go through here, shoot that, hit this pad, bullet jump, bullet jump, bullet jump, bullet jump, bullet jump, bullet jump, and you're in there. And it'll take you about 15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, depending on how well you hack. It will take you no time at all, and it's like 0 difficulty. Like, the level of difficulty for it is very, very easy. It's not an issue. Don't worry about difficulty there. You can literally just run through it. But I'm not going to recommend doing that if you're trying to level weapons. Try to do it right. You'll get a lot more XP. But if you really don't trust yourself to level weapons correctly, don't worry about it. Don't stress it. Just do what you can do. The only way you can do it is by just bum rushing it. If you just want the mods, I get it. Just bring like a Rhino or a Neja. Neja's actually really good for these because he can teleport past some of the walls with his like disc. I'm not gonna do a full like tutorial on that. I haven't even played Neja for these, but I do know teleports do work because this guy's got teleports. But yeah, you can see that if it wasn't for that glitch, I would have beaten all three perfectly with a unleveled frame using, well, not unleveled, but unmaxed frame using no abilities. It's not difficult. This guy doesn't even have a freaking potato in him. He's just a boy. We're gonna go down here. There's no caches, don't have to kill anything, and we are done. So, the XP gain is pretty good. We leveled this gun up a few times, and we got no good mods, but you have a chance to get a hydraulic crosshairs, which gives you a lot of crit chance for pistols, and Bloodrush, which is probably the most powerful mod for melee weapons. It's not called Condition Overload. Very, 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 very good mods. Plus a good amount of XP. Not a whole lot of frame XP, but the weapon XP is not bad. If you get all three right, we get a big bonus for doing them all perfectly, which is nice. So yeah, that's about it. That's how you run Lua Spy Vaults. If you want to know how to do Grineer or Corpus Spy Vaults, which I'm actually much better at than these, just tell me in the comments. Leave a like if you want. If you learned something, this helps you out, just leave a like. That's about it. Deuces.